You are in a war zone right now. You just don't see the bullets. The modern battlefield is not physical, it is psychological. Every day, advertisers, politicians, bosses, and even your closest partners are deploying tactics to bypass your logic and hijack your brain. They want to plant ideas, extract resources, and control your behavior without you ever realizing it. Most people walk through this battlefield blindfolded. They are puppets who believe they are free. They react emotionally to strings being pulled by invisible masters. If you want to survive, and more importantly, if you want to win, you must understand the mechanics of manipulation. You must learn how to build an impenetrable mental fortress, and then learn how to pull the strings yourself. We are going to hand you the manual for the human mind. Welcome to the Apex Origin. Part 1. The Fortress Mind. Defensive Protocols. Protocol 1. Detecting gaslighting, the destabilization of reality. The most insidious form of manipulation is gaslighting. It is an attack on your sanity. The goal of the gaslighter is not just to win an argument. It is to make you doubt your own perception of reality. They do this gradually. It starts small. You remember an event clearly, and they say with absolute conviction, "That never happened. You are imagining things." Or, "I never said that. You are being hysterical." Over time, this erosion of your memory makes you dependent on their version of the truth. You stop trusting your own mind. The apex defense is the reality anchor. When you suspect gaslighting, immediately stop arguing facts. Do not try to convince them. Instead, write it down physically. Keep a journal of events. When they try to rewrite history, consult your anchor. Trust the ink on the page over their words. Do not engage in their warped reality. Simply state, "My memory of the event is different," and disengage. Your certainty is their kryptonite. Protocol 2. The Guilt Trap Immunity. Rejecting unjust debt. Manipulators love to weaponize obligation. They operate on the reciprocity rule of the human brain, the deep instinct that says, if someone does something for you, you owe them back. The manipulator will perform an unasked-for favor, give you a small gift, or remind you of a past sacrifice they made. Then, they wait. When they need something massive from you, they trigger that debt. "After all I've done for you, you can't do this one thing for me?" This is emotional loan sharking. The Apex Protocol is to distinguish between a gift and a trap. A true gift has no strings attached. If you feel a heavy sense of obligation attached to a favor, it was not a favor. It was a down payment on your future compliance. You must become immune to unearned guilt. Recognize the transaction. If they bring up past favors to compel present action, explicitly call it out. "Are you keeping score? I didn't realize our relationship was a transaction." This breaks the spell immediately. Protocol 3. The Love Bomb Shield. Skepticism of speed. Be terrified of intense, early affection. Whether in romance, friendship, or business, if someone is praising you excessively, telling you, "You are the best partner I've ever had," within weeks of meeting you, this is love bombing. They are flooding your brain with dopamine to lower your defenses. They are putting you on a pedestal. Why? Because once you are addicted to that praise, they will threaten to take it away unless you comply with their demands. It is the cycle of idealization followed by devaluation. The defense is strategic skepticism. Real trust and respect take time to build. They are earned through consistent action, not words. When the praise feels too fast, slow the tempo down. Step back. Analyze why they are trying so hard to win you over so quickly. Speed is the enemy of truth. Protocol 4. The Gray Rock Method. Emotional starvation. Some toxic people, especially narcissists and drama magnets, feed on your emotional reactions. They provoke you, insult you, or create chaos just to watch you explode. Your anger makes them feel powerful. Your tears make them feel important. If you cannot escape such a person, perhaps a boss or a family member, you must execute the gray rock protocol. Become as uninteresting, unresponsive, and boring as a gray rock on the ground. When they try to provoke you, give one-word answers. Okay, I see. Keep your face blank. Do not defend yourself. Do not explain. Do not get angry. By denying them the emotional fuel they crave, you starve their toxicity. They will eventually get bored and move on to an easier target who gives them the reaction they need. Protocol 5, the information gate, radio silence. Information is ammunition. Every fear, desire, weakness, and past failure you share with the wrong person is a bullet they will store for later use. In the heat of a connection, people overshare. They want to be vulnerable. Manipulators are masters at feigning vulnerability to get you to open up first. Adopt the need-to-know basis for your life. Before sharing personal information, ask yourself, can this be used against me in a negotiation or a conflict? If the answer is yes, keep it in the vault. Be a listener. Let others fill the silence with their secrets while you keep yours. The less they know about what hurts you, the less they can hurt you. Protocol 6. The illusion of choice. Framing the outcome. Now we shift to offense. How do you influence others without them knowing? Never ask for what you want directly. Never give someone a yes or no option if you can avoid it. No is too easy to say. Instead, use the illusion of choice. Frame the situation so that they have 2 or 3 options, but all of the options lead to the outcome you desire. Don't ask a client, do you want to sign the contract today? They might say no. Ask, would you prefer to sign the contract this morning to lock in the current rate, or this afternoon after we review the final clause? Their brain focuses on choosing between morning and afternoon, completely bypassing the decision of whether to sign. You have framed their reality. They feel in control because they made a choice, but you engineered the options. Protocol 7. Strategic vulnerability. The calculated leak. We just told you not to overshare, but sometimes feigning a small weakness is a powerful weapon. This is the calculated leak. People do not trust those who appear perfect. Perfection is intimidating and suspicious. To gain rapid trust, you must strategically reveal a minor, relatable flaw or failure. Admit to a small mistake. Share a slightly embarrassing but harmless story. I am terrible at organizing my inbox. It's my biggest weakness. This triggers the pratfall effect in psychology. It makes you seem human, approachable, and honest. Their brain thinks, if he is honest about his flaws, he must be honest about everything else. You give them a small pawn, so they lower their guard, allowing you to take their king later. Protocol 8. Future pacing. Planting the seed. How do you get someone to do something and make them think it was their idea? You use future pacing. Instead of telling them what to do now, paint a vivid picture of a future where they have already done it and are reaping the rewards. Use sensory language. Don't say to your boss, we should adopt this new software. Say, imagine 6 months from now when our team is leaving the office at 5 p.m. on Fridays because this new software has automated the reporting process. Think about how much stress that removes from your plate during the quarterly review. You bypass their logical objections and speak directly to their desires. Their brain starts living in that future reality. Once they emotionally connect with that future, they will subconsciously work to make it happen. You planted the seed, and their imagination watered it. Protocol 9. Engineered scarcity. The fear of loss. Humans are motivated more by the fear of losing something than the desire to gain something. This is loss aversion. If you are always available, always eager, and your resources seem unlimited, your value drops. You must engineer scarcity around your time, your presence, and your offers. Never say, "I am free whenever you are." Say, "My schedule is fully booked this week, but I might be able to squeeze you in on Thursday at 2 p.m. for a short window. Does that work?" Suddenly, that 2 p.m. slot is valuable property. They feel lucky to have it. In business and relationships, the forbidden fruit always tastes sweeter. Make them fear losing access to you. Protocol 10. The silent agreement. Sub-leadership. True power doesn't need to bark orders. It influences through subtle physical cues. When you are speaking and you want the other person to agree with your point, slowly begin to nod your head affirmatively while maintaining eye contact. Because of mirror neurons in the human brain, they will have an unconscious urge to mirror your physical action. They will start nodding along with you. Once their body is physically agreeing, nodding, their brain finds it much harder to verbally disagree. You are creating a silent agreement before you even ask for their commitment. This is subconscious leading. This manual is not for the weak. It is for those ready to take control. If you have the stomach for this path, stay with us. Like this video to signal your awakening. Subscribe to join the 1%. The game is yours to command. Are you ready to play? Stay formidable. Welcome to the top.